asalaamaaleykum mbokk yi di leen nuyu di leen gërëm bu baax a baax foo leen mën a di seetaane li nga xam ne mooy Télé Dal TV comme ni nga ko waxee saa su nekk rek Télé Dal TV di télé jamono te askan bi bëgg ko lool tey nag ñu ngi fii nii sa Trade Fair ground ñu ko ooyee nag GCCI ground xam nga ne Saturday Hussain Dada moo oote on the 13th of December 2025 ñu ngi fii nag tey pour wane leen li nga xam ne mooy setup bi sound check up bi nii mu nekk nag lu am solo Hussain Dada nag ñëpp xam ne ne ndaanaan la di artiste bi nga xam ne lu mu war a def lépp def na ko te ñu ngi xaar Gambian bi yëpp ñu ñëw pour support ki nga xam ne mooy Hussain Dada fii nii sa GCCI ground mi kon ɓe molɓe commande alna nga findi ngana broda ñu support mi yalon ko wolen Hussain Dada di jang Trade Fair ground GCCI aka album ole la sanji jelu a meta kiwol konole sanji jelu anu sanji jama abala cool ke kanle so it's high time Gambia we also support our own artists nga nge jura nge support to the maximum because no fanang we don't have anything if not our artists me Gambia be commandila yena ye more support ye Hussain Dada support sama on the 13th of December 2026 it's going to be Saturday bi nak bi muy jumol lungolti nata janle ya jele sawno we are doing the fixing sound check up and cool be alba jela jalle ka tandala ko sama be programme o kala janle sanji jelu di album launching album mo yalongo nal yalla may you will know that this boy has graduated. Yalla may ibalong ko Hussain Dada has changed his dimension of music. Ni yalla may ibalong ko ñindi ngo fanang agkata ke ba design. These are the things that me yalong ko is very important as an artist. Ye fun develop. Anu fanang I kuma la fop yalong ko is very important. Me yalong ko Gambia we need to also consider that ñanda ka wo fanang hakilo to walta bakele. Afongo felentin jang ko banding ko ka fo nyameng ni mo euro ko ha ibuka tonso la do la long. Anu molbe yalong ko sama membe kering GCCI ground Hussain Dada wala mu kumandroke anu ako sanji jelu anu molbe yalon ko sanji jama koma amira do ko ke kanle anu mom yalon ko nta sa fonole ko kawai ni dati abita kanun school I can witness that around 2013 2012 2014 anu comme numo ko lay waxe rek mbokay Hussain Dada dafa hus ba axe fi kon mo koy waxon last Saturday night live dafa am jaar te these are people ñi nga xamne Gambia war nañu bay gaay xel ñu support len because this is who we have. It's our own thing Gambia suñ ko defaru kenn du ko def so we have to support te xam na ne ëllëg mooy soo bi on the 13th of December 2025 Hussain Dada inin bara you know.
Assalamu alaikum, be kontona and thank you so much for being here with us. Comme aya fale nyame rek ye doku je damuta dulal bala so on telefona meta kurtu karta kan meta kurtu karta kan fobi mbanang alemol mako am nga at least Gambia edunta tonkon to ko Hussain Dada mobe ni mo fulama fo ko nalone sabanjango ba fo lele ko nalone ando mu kayra kolji ko saka tandile ko do ko fanam progress bi jele anu doku yaje progress ti je alon ko doku ko matale bi je so angam fana ba Gambia nol be tankla ko ite la support o ni wo fanante futala mbada men bi so we always grateful giving thanks to the fans giving thanks to the media houses giving thanks to the TikTokers giving thanks to all the media personalities and all of that because ndella do ko be nyoko nole niamo nyindo la do ko tata wodo fana bulo bi jele niamo nyindo fana tata beating e ba jela media houses woli tel ka posting men ka about ntel wala fana ka tina mo jamal out there kan tel la ko long so fana mu ala tentu quality so mba fola ya la baraka ntel la do ko mo kilongalti nal suda dan tel la nyanta talla jele nintel fana suda talla al fana nyanta talla jele likewise yeah.
Hussain Dada, how many songs are in the album and what are the fans expecting from you?
Well, on the album we have 12 songs, just like all our previous albums apart from the Chosen One, which has 8 songs. But other than Chosen One, all my other albums have 12 songs. And then fans don't like expectation come like the usual like foka jimbo ningo adje kapobaro adje on this one, to keep it more spectacular, kakudi gala melalon ko ni seta. Because kukilim bije Hussain Dada can always make sure la concert all to wolong ni nata je ni seta you will always have something to talk about because entertainment katari at its highest peak and then ikajele ko fananka artists all men invite now on stage they come in different style they come and then they deliver 100% so mentamita wote dal inshallah be wala jala tonight tomorrow inshallah.
Okay Hussain Dada ngajele ko 2025 Yedoku Jamaleke.
Yeah.
Yeku Jamaleke. You invited many artists. You do so many compilations with different artists.
Definitely.
The like of the Revengeance song of Miyalonko, I can say is the national anthem in this country.
Definitely.
So ila album okono, are you having other artists Miyalonko? You have collaboration with them?
Yeah, I have about like 9 artists on the album. We have Problemo, we have Acidic, we have who else? We have Killer Ace, we have Kibla, we have Our Bling, we have Bilal. These are people that I used to look up to back in the days. Killer Ace, Kibla, Bilal, and all of these guys, they were killing it at the cypher. So having them on a song called Legacy means that I'm trying to prove that, even though as time goes on, you get them more into commercial sounds, but you can still tell that the rap abilities are still there intact. So that's a song that means a lot to me, that Legacy song on the album. Yeah, and then we have the likes of Jalimadi on the first song called Letter to the Government. These are all people that have already leave their stamp on the Gambian music industry. So having them on the album, it's me being honored to have them on the album, so yeah, those are the collabs that we have on the album.
Okay, Hussain Dada, Momo Yeje, Hussain Dada is just an artist. Imo multi mi alonko eka dinungol fanang la problem fana kake la problem multi because we have seen dinungol fin sa banta fin na yana national flag ko bondi ka la nit ku anin toro fanang tanni molla ko what is happening is not right. I'm also supporting the youth mol be fana wo jale be mo defala woro fana.
Well, actually mo kilin na problemo na manke problem kurunti anyana ka kembela problem multi and then if you see things happening in the country that's not just affecting just the average Gambian, but everybody in the whole, which means then tell, na rightful duty na rightful job for the people that buy our tickets, people that show us love on the internet. If they're going through stuff, I can telephone dalle. Because being in cash for us here, I'm share average Gambian with them, I'm share poor people, they all like, I'm cash for more long. It gets expensive for everybody. If inflation comes, it doesn't know who's this and who's that. Everybody feels it, like, you understand? Like, even though Dolta will hard because like Puritalia afford is more difficult. So like, Ninyin cool nada from Billy Fintin nana frustration or voice out. This is our concern. Like we did that. That's what made us a citizens. Citizen at the end of the day. As a citizen, you need to be patriotic. So it's my rightful duty to be out there, come on the frustration because until on the artist side, honeybee, mukana music go monetize no in Gambia, so this is a concern for us. There's something frustrating, not because we are losing money. So you feel me? So these are the reasons why, I went out there, because I didn't went out there just because Lafta Lekataje, Gislan Ma Alinje. Nah. I was there because I have a voice that I need to voice out. I have a concern I need to voice out, and that's the reason why I was there at the end of the day.
Okay, baraka bake comme yafo nyamin bon ndita la fana meñi nin kanyin la 2025 kana bande me December
Yeah.
And tomorrow is 13. You are launching an album.
Yeah.
Meñi nin kamin la wolenko in 2025 mune ñi kuya mi yalanko you love ka change le fana anu fengo fong mi yalanko fana you want to la fala ila career fana.
Well, Cabrina Musico started as an artist. 2025 has been the most challenging year for me as an artist. In a sense, maybe it's not the most difficult financially. Now, I'm not talking about the financial aspect of it, because there could be other years that passed, like the years of 2017, 2018. Those were years that man was going through it a lot. Like, you understand? But what I would like to say about 2025 is that it's a very challenging year for me, in a sense that 2025 kete yelti me alonko like media opinions theater Hussain Dada Lakot. Like, and in the previous years I wasn't that exposed to media like that. Those years will be if you hear the Hussain Dada name, most of the time Abekela Leko, they're talking good about him, they're talking, but in 2025 after that Carol to me alonko, like, media, so many negative stuff started to talk about Hussain Dada, which be impacts totally in a very negative way, because there's some of the things that they say about you, these are things that are like that are disgusting to the highest level. But as a human being, the only way you see people have something against you is if you allow them amen for it to make your emotions come out in a way that you actually you respond to it with emotions. That's when they get to you. So most of this stuff, Kabri started to talk about it because I have God as my witness, as my weapon. You know, if I see people going at me at certain times, I use God as my weapon. You know, I leave it all to God, and then He be the judge at the end of the day. Because like opinions, people will always have opinions about you. There are so many things that people will say about me that I myself don't know about myself. You can get things that they may not. I really come to realize it from people. Even family about it wrong. Family come exist. People are talking about it about you. Like, you know, so all of these things, I just want the people to know that if you sit behind your phone and talk about people, these are people with real life, you know. You know, these are people that have family. These are people that, you know, they have people that look up to them. So if you're talking some negative, nasty stuff about them, it's real people out there. This real life.
Yeah.
This what lead people to depression. This what lead people as anxiety is going up and all of that. So people need to be careful about what information you put out there about other people, man. Because these are people that have real life that they're living, like, you know. At the end of the day, we are all human beings. We all have feelings, like, you know. So some of the things you might say about this person might break that person forever. You know, I'm not even talking about my experience. I'm just talking about generally, like, you know.
I understand.
Yeah, moja mal bije yalo wol bukata no boy, hanga. But fonte, tel katu alale bulu, and then at the end of the day, they see the outcome.
Na fake nyini kamilla. Ika mim mo internet auto. Mol ka mim fo. Amanke ko fananko, you are developing.
Yeah.
You are making standard. Because as an artist, sometimes if you are setting standard, people must talk about you
100%.
because of ibe damin lendo.
If people are not talking about it, it means you're not perfect.
You are not perfect.
No, you're
so
not perfect.
anunke yinika the other thing yinika minla. Ika mim for. Is it affect you through your family for mun?
Well, generally it doesn't affect me through my family because I've never had somebody call me and told me directly, you know, this and this is what I heard. Because in the family, they know who I am. You know, I'm a simple type of guy and I like just to live my life the way it is. Yeah, but then at the end of the day, like it might have impact on you. Be you will internet and see people saying some nasty stuff about you. Like you can see like come here reflect upon your life. You know, why is this person that I don't know, this person that I've never met in my life, you know, just sitting there having some nasty opinions about me. So, you know, sometimes it has negative impact on you. So with negative impact, I'm going to sometimes I can difficult. I'll be sitting down and then I cannot energy dull. You know, like, you know, it's ninja more killing benjin foka. Is there many other people out there having the same say? For example, it's a posting more thousand and they talk about good things about you. But let one individual, just one person, and say some negative stuff. I tell you negative stuff, the impact means to 1,000 good things is not gonna be.
But yeah, mira fanang, what that negative impact coming for them? Me along ika comment something that you did good.
Yeah.
Amanke because you also having beef with attack.
Yeah.
Kora amanke attack fanala fansol fanala buka fende ke attack.
No. Kabiri nada fundunda beef ni kono, yeah. There is nothing that they say about me that actually angers me. Because like this coming from a pain side of the thingy. Because like, you know, they will always say things to make you to offend you. Same way in the banana fansol, they will always say things to offend him. That's where beef. Like I'm not even generally talking about that because basically the incident I was talking about generally here was the Antu concert. Yeah, when I got into a little altercation with somebody that's not a fan, is an artist, like according to what he said. You know, a lot of people had opinions about that. But then it's more like one behavior. It's a mere wrong ta. At that nala no come yala good behavior so be muta you overshadowing that one bad behavior la boy. You know, because at the end of the day, anyone who's in that kind of mood, and you saw him, then you need to understand, like rationally, you need to think rationally. Okay, none of my movement. So boy, so that moment was a difficult moment for me because everybody was just having their own opinions towards it. But for the beef side, because I know it's beef. Like your fans will have opinion, they will try to make me angry. Likewise, my fans will try to make you angry too as well. So that's how it is.
I know you way back.
Yeah.
That time you were even Ikata SOS.
Yeah, definitely.
You used to come with your uniform, Kana Prince Dube.
Yeah.
That was way back.
Definitely.
And Ila Kulu were coming from there alone.
Exactly.
And I think Gambia, most of the people were saying that.
100%.
You know?
Bro,
So, what are people expecting from you 2026 after this album?
Well, 2026, to be honest, you know, it's gonna be less music, you know, and then just venture into more business and all of that. Because like, there's nothing else that I can do for Gambian music in Gambia that I haven't done. You know, if the international aspect of it came, alhamdulillah. But we haven't seen that yet. But that's a change that we are all hoping for. But in 2026, you know, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be doing a big concert in 2026. It's just about like, you know, just finding a new part of music that I haven't discovered yet. You know, yeah, that's more of the points that we're gonna be looking into. You know, because we've done so much for this industry. You know, this more like a footprint. You know, you about to leave the footprint on it, you know, and then the next generation can take it over from there. Yeah.
What is your last message to your fans that are watching?
Well, to all my fans and Gambian music lovers out there, you know, I just want to always tell you guys to be positive. You know, we love you guys. You know, you guys have done a lot for us. You know, you guys have actually always made sure that like the ship is moving. You know, that's something that we appreciate. At a Latin beat, at a Dawada boy, hanga Gambian music keep doing that. Always, you know, even though Nimo Hussain Dada Fanti, I can't stop from being a fan of other artists too as well. You know, we're here to support. You know, even the beef, like they're always mostly musical, like you feel me? Yeah, so I'm not boundaries set. You know, let's put limits to it. You know, just because you have an artist and he's beefing with another artist, cannot do all the DML, can disrespect, you understand? Yeah, it's not right. You know, so let's keep it clean. You know, you can make fun of me, but make fun of me myself. Like, you know, I'll take that. But like, you know, let's set boundaries. Like, you know, gonna pass a limit. Let's put limits to it. You know, and then, you know, everything will be all right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate brother.
Man.
Respect,
Thank
man.
you so much, man.
This is my brother, Prince.
Yeah.
Prince,
Yeah.
summer is your concert.
Yeah.
At Sanji Jelu.
Yeah.
Why Sanji Jelu?
Sanji Jalu, because Sanji Jama le munga doko ke. Nyinang Sanji Lulu. Hussein Sango Sang. Ala kobe faraman sakang, ala kobe wararing Sango Sang. Abe doku kendo ke kan Sango Sang. So nko mfurata tembo tole tembo me alon ko nyantaka. Ayo Sanji dol men be doku ala musico kono. Kaw Sanjo ni njura. Wala yaten ko Sanji Jalu. Yes, but also because Sanji Jalu, Gambian music bijang, okay, Sanji Jalu Gambian artisol bijang, inyanta ka bunya ning horomo wala dema romen soto adasatale, oto saying for Sanji Jalu wo fana better la caring, for mol si Gambian artisol sementi afana, mol bakata kambake.
But in Hussain Dada momo yalong.
Yeah.
Ani ite almeta bakele.
Yeah.
I can remember before I was song about Broken Grass.
Yeah.
That was way back.
Yeah.
He used to come to you
Yeah.
during his school time, Akada school.
Yeah.
He made a car mark bakele. What are the relationship you sort of Hussain Dada?
Hussein, na long through na friend. Okay, memuno ala first manager from Brian Music Daddy. So Ndol Hussein Kabra Music Daddy, as brothers, we see that okay, this is a kid man alonko, he can do more than what we think he could. So all he needs is the support. So from that level, Ndol, we've been there giving him the support he deserves. You know, and I'm happy that today, you know, I am his manager for the past 5 years, 3 years. Okay, giving him the support and need to take the career to another level. You know, and we are very happy that he is living up to expectations.
My Tupac promotion.
Tupac promotion. Your promoter.
Yeah, but I'm as a road manager of Hussain Dada.
Okay.
Yeah, whatsoever that.
Elek la sobi.
Well, elek moy sobi.
Lan ngeen di expect from the seen artist ki nga xam ne mooy Hussain Dada.
Yeah, elek dega for me. Comme ma ngi expect lu nga xam ne comme lu ma musul a gis laa nekk di expect. Because every year dañ ko dee def te every year dem ko dee wan nit yi balaa muy jot. Comme sooy seet sobi mënu maa sonal suma boba. Because lu ma gis ci sobi doy na ma sobi suma sola man maa ko jël depuis scratch ba tey man kenn maa enu sobi the last minute so ma soog a inform nit yi waaye xam naa lu nekk ci sobi ak sobi noise bu meeg ak comme nit yi ñu ngi ko nekk di pareel man suma bopp xam naa ko mais bi ñu ne xamuñ ko waaye man xam naa ko te lu crowd bu ma nekk di expect comme du ma la ko mun a wax exactly but comme ëllëg soo ñëwee di nga ko gis su rombee di nga waxaati comme Tupac wax na ma lii
seen artist mu ngi ama beef ak attaque.
waaw mu ngi ñoom seen beef la. because man.
waaye artist ñu ngi wax ne fans yéen a dee sonal gars yi.
non ñun duñ dee sonal nit xam nga.
yéen a dee Facebook di post.
déedéet xam nga ñëpp xam na ne comme Ousseynou nekkul comme like ku dee sonal nit daal understand nga. waaye musique comme beef bi dafa bokk si musique understand nga. so man waaye man lu suma problème.
yaa ngi encourage beef bi.
yeah because man comme ñoom ñaar seen beef. comme surtout ñoom ñaar sax man comme Ousseynou whatsoever artist beef man duma si dee bokk because xam nga la man promoter la waaye road manager of Hussain Dada la understand nga waaye tey mun naa liggéey ak kii ëllëg ma liggéey ak kii ëllëg because man concert yu bari laa dee cover understand nga so ñeneen artistes ñoo ma dee jox yooyu moo tax man beef du ma si dee bëgg a sori lu ma yaa
ngi def business yow sa poste nga toofa daal
yaa man lu ma si am rek comme mooy ne su ko dóoree rek lu ma am pour advice Ousseynou loolu laa ko dee mën a advice waaye comme du ma dee bëgg a sori moom ak beneen artiste seen beef bi waaye for tomorrow bro fii dem koy feesal tep maa la ko wax.
da nga koo feesal
su la nee nga bet ko.
yaa ngi baax.
waaw.
maa ngi toog ak benn artiste daje benn artiste fii nii c'est un upcoming artiste naka nga tudd.
maa ngi tudd King Danger from Bursubi Boyo City you know.
King Danger.
yeah
tur bi garaaw na de boy.
boy dangerous su ñëwee moom.
2020 mbaa tur bi nu mu denjee yow noonu nga denjee noonu nga garaawee.
boy dama danger man dama juruwaale ak danger boy.
mais ma tuuti ma xool.
ni nga dama bëri compté man a sanse ndo yu ma no bi yëpp sun taxawee da nga desa mun a compté moo tax fu ma taxaw rek mel ni campé ni nga mën a sama ñoo ko doon bondé te am doon jaay fondé compté mi li posé kon ni nga loo may doyee ba nga may encaissé kon ni nga xamal sa place bokku ñu classe te du ma se maas ma leen daxa raab génn leen baat dax leen swag hey 2026 buy ñëw nii maa fi toj ku fi nara dee doo ko fekkee di nga
kii mooy Danger dégg nga lu mu def waaye Danger lu ma jaaxal mooy yéen artistes yi boo leen jógee rek commune artistes yi loo leen njëkk a génnee mooy love mbëggeel kese ngeen di génnee maa fi daxa sanse xale bi man la nopp ana am leen beneen leen la leen mën a wéy lu dul loolu
non xam nga tamit ñun fi dem fi nekkal ak xam nga fans yi tamit xam nga fans yi lu gars sola rek ñu ngi fi yeah
why are you here today
man dam fi nekk xam nga pour support suma broda Bad Boy Dada nit koo xamante ne nit boo xamante ne xoolal xol bu set la amee comme xoolal ñun upcoming artistes yi mu ñu koo fay parce que luñ soxla xoolal daf ñu koo jox for free du ñu laajte dara yeah
so da ngaa perform fii ëllëg
ëllëg moom maa ngi try loolu incha allah bu soobee
comme yaa fi ko lu janti ko nga perform
yeah
Télé Dal TV ne la jël live nga tocca
waaw Télé Dal bi ngeen jël ma live nga xam ne
ak dal
waxal ma gars 2026 bi tamit xoolal at bi ñëw nii maa fi 2026 bi ñëw nii maa fi toj